Hello, hello. Can anybody hear me? Hello, am I sideways or am I up and down? Doesn't help. I am sideways. Okay, so I'll probably just have to turn my phone because I thought, but it's not giving me the option to turn. Now it says orientation is locked. Yes. Okay, there's going to be a slight earthquake. I do apologize. I'm going to try to turn my phone so that we are not sideways. And if I can figure out how to tighten, there we go. I had this all set up for it to be horizontal because I was going live by myself. So that's kind of dumb. There we go. I think that clears stuff up. Hello, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. Let me get all my junk out of the way here. How is everybody doing tonight? I did a little bit of prep. As you can see, I have little nubbies now. So I was kind of bored. And I went ahead and soaked off all of my builder, mostly filed it all off, and then chopped them puppies down. Welcome to everybody that is here. I appreciate you all spending your evening with me. Welcome to, let's see, let me grab my other phone here. Make sure you smash the like button on your way in and subscribe if you're not already. And we have, I'll kind of start my little shout out. So anybody that is here watching, it looks like there are 28, 29 of you in here. So don't forget to smash the like button. Welcome, welcome to my moderators for the evening. We have Beauty Guru Skittles. Hello, hello. We have Glam Dragon Nails. Alicia. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we have Nana Ange Nailed It. Welcome to my bestie Ange. I hope you all are having a good evening. And let's see who else we got in here. Hello, Cola. I seen your name pop up in here. And Kelly, hi. Kelly Wiseman. Mama Sue. Hello, hello. She says, hello, beautiful peoples. Hello, beautiful Mama Sue. And we have Sugar Eclipse Nails. Hello, welcome, Sugar. Welcome, welcome. Jess Ray, welcome. Welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing? We have Alex, Melissa's Manny's and more. And is that all I seen? Hello, Anne. You look like a new name in the chat. If you are new here, hello, welcome. Everybody's saying hello, hello. Yes, don't forget to subscribe, share this live, get some more people in the chat. Why not? Hello, Lonnie. Welcome. I'm going to be doing my little nubbies tonight. So we're going to try to figure out what we want to do. And I have an idea in my head, but I don't know if it is going to come to life on my nails. But we shall see. We shall see how it goes, because I've been kind of wanting to do this for a little while, but I'm just 3D kind of makes me nervous because my hands are in gloves all the time. So I feel like anytime I do charms or gems or anything like that, they're just going to kind of pop off. But I do have these little itty bitty ones that I thought were super cute, that I thought would go cute like on a shorty nail. And I also, let's see, there's these, and I think that was about it that I saw. Maybe those. Okay, so I did kind of set these aside. I have some little silver and gold bows. So I thought maybe I would do like a little bow. These are like metal ones, so I think I can like bend them so they'll fit kind of more flat on the nail. And then I also have these cute little bows that are like teeny tiny, but they're like pastel. I thought they were super cute. Hello, Gabby. Welcome. Anybody else that I have missed? Hello. But I thought that would look kind of cute, maybe. Little teeny tiny bows. And there's a bunch of different little pastel colors in there. And then I also found, and these are all the same, so I'm just going to dump out a few. Oh, those look like they're little conjoined twins. There we go. But we have these little like pastel flowers. Those look like they're kind of stuck together too. But they're like super cute little pastel flowers. And I thought maybe, you know, that would look kind of cute with some gems or something. I don't know. I'm kind of brainstorming. Wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. And then I have these cute little that are teeny tiny and they're kind of iridescent. Oh, thank you for the floating heart. Thank you so much, Gabby. So there's our little iridescent, and like it'll make more sense when it's on, like when there's color behind this, because like right now I just have like a thin layer of a like nude builder gel. So we'll see what we kind of get into. And these ones were kind of bigger, but I thought they were cute too because they have a gem in them, but they're kind of flat. So I don't know. Those kind of scare me because they like stick flat. But I thought they were cute, and these are like the littlest gems and charms that I have. So I thought maybe we would throw some on there at some point, maybe perhaps. But I also have this little box of goodies, and I guess I can kind of zoom back out here. Yes, and Nana, I hope you are feeling better and getting some rest. I know you've been down with the sickies. Hope you're getting some rest. Hello, Angela. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So my little box of goodies here, I pulled just kind of some little things here and there. My black gel paint, because I'm probably going to do some, what's the word I'm looking for? Isolated chrome. And I like to use that on the black gel paint because it chromes really nice. And then I have these two packs of like funky glitters from Vetsy that I did a haul video, but it's buried in the mess of videos that I have filmed that has not been edited yet. So it'll pop up eventually. But y'all are getting a first sneak peek. It is the bubble glitter, and this one is the neon set. So we've got some pretty funky, cool colors there. And then the other set here is the Aurora, and it's kind of like the white with, you know, the iridescent and all of that. So maybe we'll throw some of that. Like what I was kind of thinking was maybe doing a nail with like that like frame, you know, like the wiggly frame, and then making it like a little gem or something. And I thought maybe we could put some of the glitters in there to kind of give it some depth and whatnot. That was kind of a thought for that. And then I also pulled my favorite flakies. I guess you can see them through there. And these are my other favorite flakies. These ones are from Magpie. They are called Jack, and they were part of a winter collection. But they're like super iridescent. These ones are more like silver, I guess. These ones have more of a blue kind of reflect to it. And then I pulled this like chromy glitter stuff just because I thought it was pretty. I guess I can't really see it through the top because it looks kind of weird. But I thought it was really pretty. And I'm kind of going for like a cutesy kind of vibe. I also pulled these little stars. So I have some little pastel stars, and then I have these iridescent. So I pulled both of those. Maybe we'll throw some stars. My other thought was to do like kind of like a marble-y kind of nail. And I did, oops, now I'm like hitting everything. I did pull some of my alcohol inks so we can play around with like a marbly nail. And also I pulled out, just because I haven't used this yet, but I don't have it swatched or anything, but the Daily Charm Unicorn Chrome. So I pulled that. It looks like more of like a yellowy reflect, so I don't know if I want to use that over a pastel. But we'll see. We shall see. And then I just kind of had this already thrown in here. The chrome from Madame Glam. It's called Aurora, and it's kind of like purpley. Like a pinky purple. So I thought, oh, I guess I can pull that out. I thought maybe, you know, we throw some of that on there too. And then I have, this is like my favorite, like pearly chrome. This is from Magpie Beauty as well. And it is one of their Magpie dusts. And it is called Birdie. And then I pulled the No Wipe Art Gel from Madame Glam to possibly do, you know, those like those blob swoosh things. You know what I'm talking about? That have like the swoosh that goes up. I thought maybe I would do that on a nail. So I don't know. I kind of pulled a bunch of stuff to kind of pull from. Oops. When we get to the art portion of the nails. And then, like I said, I did pull these little gems because I thought maybe I would do like a little cluster or something. I don't know. I'm not good with gems. I don't do gems a lot or like hardly ever. So it's kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of a crapshoot. But so yeah, I've got lots and lots of stuff. Yes, the flakes and glitter are mesmerizing. I love flakies and I love glitter. I definitely want to incorporate like my favorite flakies. I try to put these on anything and everything I possibly can. And I think with kind of where my mind is going, I think I'm going to be able to incorporate them. But as you know, if you saw one of my latest videos, I just got this collection from the Saracen. It is from Brogue, and it is a soft pastel cat eye sparkly goodness. I love these. They are gorgeous. So I kind of thought that we would use these. Maybe we'll use 2 or 3 of them. Maybe we'll just use one. I don't know, but I really like the purple and the pink, and I really like the green and the purple together. Oh, Skittles, you just did your video on that? Yeah, you finally got your delivery. That like took forever. Hello, Diane. Welcome. Welcome. Diane is my nail school bestie for those in the chat. She is my in real life friend, not just over the internet friend. But yes, I thought I would use these, and I have them right here handy. Let me see if I can get my phone plugged back in here, because I don't want it to go dead. And I had to turn it. Okay, so we're plugged back in so I don't die. Okay. So like I said, I chopped off my nails. If you saw my last live, I kept the length, and we did a fill on my builder gel. This time I just have already done all the prep and the builder on my nails. Welcome, Alec, if that's how you pronounce that. I'm so bad at pronouncing these screen names, so I do apologize. But or is it Alika and Drac? See, I'm gonna totally butcher it. I do apologize, but welcome. If you love nails, then stick around, and we're gonna do some nail art on my hand. I have currently on my little nubs, I have a builder from Magic Gel, and it is called Cuteness, and it's just a like neutral pink, so it just kind of looks like my natural nails, and that's what I was kind of going for, you know. I didn't want anything that was like too pinky or too I didn't want to do sparkles or anything like that, because I wanted to use these softer cat eyes, and I wanted them to kind of stay true to their color. So I don't know, you guys, which ones do you think? Because I'm thinking, okay, so I pulled the alcohol inks that I pulled pink and purple, because I was kind of thinking like pinky purpley kind of marble, or just a straight up purple, maybe with the silver, or this like white-ish one. What are we thinking? We have teal and purple. It's like these two. I think those look pretty together. Now I have my white alcohol ink, so we can add that like in the marble. If we do like the purple, I've got the darker purple and the white to do like with kind of a marbly type thing, and then maybe throw some flakies in there. Cola is saying teal with the stretchy faces. I love the teal and purple, or teal and pink. Purple and white. Yeah, see, I'm torn, because I feel like there's so much you can do with any of them. So maybe, I mean, I don't know, maybe we can throw a bunch of them on a nail and kind of marble that and kind of see how it goes. Maybe. Like I said, I don't really have a plan. I just pulled a bunch of stuff, and I thought it would be fun to just kind of see where it goes. But I do want to do the little frame. Oh, I need to grab my matte top coat too. Let me grab that before I forget. We have the best matte top coat for isolated chrome. Shout out to She Modern, the clear nonstick matte chrome resist. Try them all and see what happens. We can play around with all of them. My nails aren't necessarily long enough to put them all on one nail, but we can definitely try. Teal, purple, white, and pink. Yeah, Cola, if you're picking anything over the pink, you must really love it. Okay, so we have pink, purple. Sorry, I just hit my phone mount. Pink, purple, teal, and white. What do we think? We like it, we like it. I don't know if I have an alcohol ink. I think it's going to be more green. I think it's more of a green than a teal. But it might be kind of teal-ish. We might be able to use it. We'll see. We'll put it in the lineup. Okay. So I think what I want to do is, let's see. Let's do the purple and the white on the first nail. And I'm going to do get my little palette out here too, because I'm going to end up putting a bunch of them on the palette to kind of swirl around, I think. So let's get a little bit of the white and the purple. Pink. And the teal. I feel like the teal is the brightest. But I think if we kind of use it as like an accent color, it'll be all right. I did grab my magnet because these are cat eyes. Let's see. Let's put a little bit of the white on there. We'll do some more purple. And do I need to clean? I do need to clean that brush before I get started, because if not, it'll be gross. And I'm just cleaning my brush with a little mix of the alcohol and acetone. It's just the same stuff that I used to clean off my nails, so that they weren't, didn't have any oils or anything on them. So these are probably going to be pretty like subtle colors, just because they are kind of those like glass cat eyes. Let's take and zhuzh that up a little bit. I can see those little dimples right there? We're going to smooth those out. I want to make sure that our make sure that that layer is nice and smooth. Okay, let's rejudge. That's pretty. I like it. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and cure that layer, and I think we'll add some more on top, and then maybe put some flakies. Maybe I'll hold off on the flakies because I might want to do the frame on this one. But we'll see. We'll get kind of like a base layer down. And we'll just kind of play around. And I'm just going to give it like a 30-second cure because I'm going to be going in either, you know, like you guys don't want to sit there and wait for like a whole minute for it to cure. But okay, so I kind of like that. Now I think I want to do, I think I want to do a little bit more teal on the pinky. So I'm going to add most of that. Ooh, that was a big blob. We'll do that like most of the nail. We'll do the teal. And then let's go in with a little bit of the white and the purple. Kind of swirl that in through, and let's do pink on the bottom. And again, I'm just going to kind of work that magnet. And I see one little dot. Do you see that little like dimple right there? That would totally annoy the crap out of me if that ended up showing up on our final nail. Okay. No, sugar, it's not a floof. It's just from, like, it was just a missing spot of gel. Like where it didn't, I didn't swirl it all the way. No floofs yet. No floofs. Okay, so on the middle finger, should I do more pink? Like do like mostly pink and maybe add a little bit of the teal. I really like how the pinky turned out. That's really pretty. I think that's pretty. Yes, mostly pink, purple and pink. Okay, we can do purple and pink on the middle finger. So we'll do mostly pink. The kids are out in the living room right now, probably napping because they had a late dinner, so that they would be napping and not running around being crazies. But if I hear them outside the door, I might let them in so you guys can see them. Okay, so there's our pink and purple. So I'm going to go ahead and do just a little bit of the purple up here to kind of break up that pink. And just kind of smooth that out just a tad. Let's bring a little bit of the white in through there. I think I'm liking that. It's looking pretty even. And there we have our pink and purple with a little bit of white. Let me cure that. Oh, a pair of pliers. Well, thankfully, I've never had a bottle that I couldn't open. But yeah, I agree with sugar. Just wrap a rubber band around it. Or those, yeah, the little like silicone coasters. Those kind of give you a little extra grip. I would tear up the lids something fierce if I was doing pliers. Okay, so I kind of like how this one is like it doesn't really look marbly. So I think I want to do the frame and do like the glitters on the inside of that on this one just because it's like lighter. Because I'm liking how the marbly ones are kind of looking. So I think we're going to do the frame on that one. And let's do, okay, I think I want to do another like mostly teal. I am digging the teal, Cola. You got me on that one. I am digging the cola, I'm digging the cola, yeah. I'm digging you, Cola. I am digging the teal. So let's do mostly teal down that side. And we'll do kind of some purple in there. And white on the end. And let's see. You're digging me too? Cute, cute. Okay, let's do a little bit of pink up through there. Kind of wisp that out and just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more pink. Sorry, I can't talk and marble at the same time, apparently. Okay, let's get that cat eye working. So pretty. Okay, I really like that one. That turned out really pretty. Pretty. Okay. Yes, Skittles, you heard that. I did say more pink. I was going to add more pink. We have to represent the pink. Excuse me. I need to take a drink of my tea and I keep forgetting every time I take my hand out of the lamp. Okay, so do you want me to do... How do you want me to do... I can do my thumb with all of the colors. How do you want me to do, like, just those 4 colors, or do you want me to add the other colors? Should I keep just the 4 and do all 4 on the thumb? Or should we add more? Do all 4? Add all 4 of them? Okay. I can do that. We have enough nail estate for all 4 of them. Let's see. Let's see. These 2 are the brightest ones. So let's start with pink. Make them a bit even. The purple and white are so light. So what do you mean by make them even? like an even amount of all of them. So like add another coat. I can add another coat, but then we'd be kind of like covering up what we've got. Let's see. I'm going to try this. We're going to do like kind of quadrants maybe and see if we can kind of marble them together. Make sure I don't have any teal on there. And we'll do the white down here. Okay, so I probably won't try to add any more of the teal or the pink, just because those are brighter, like more standout colors. So I'm just going to kind of blend together what we've got using the white and the purple. Okay, what do we think of our little quadrant? We like that. If we bring out, oops, I've got some spillage. We can't have that. Get that off of there. I wouldn't have even seen that if I hadn't used the magnet here to light up our gel. Okay, what do we think? We have our purple, teal, pink, and white. Oh, I'm down a little bit far. Okay, is that better if I just kind of move up right there? Pretty, pretty. Okay, let me go ahead and cure that. And then we shall take a look at what we want to do. Now, any of the ones that I'm just leaving like marbly, I can do another coat, or I can add some other colors on top and then add some flakies or whatever. And then figure out if we want to put some gems or the little cutesy bows. I was kind of going for, and in my thumbnail I put like a Korean nail art inspired look, because I've just been kind of obsessed with that lately. And I hate Pinterest nowadays because you can't just click on a picture and look at it. It takes you to like Walmart to buy press-ons, and that's not what I want. I want to look at the picture bigger. Okay, so here's what we're working with. Oh, Nana Ange, thank you. You did not have to do that. Love you. Love you. So here's our little marbles. But yes, Pinterest is super annoying, so I wasn't really able to save any pictures of what I was thinking or what I was wanting to do. So we're just going to kind of have to wing it when it comes to that. But I do know that I want to do my little frame on this one, so I am going to go ahead and matte top coat that. And then we can work on that one as we want. And it won't be, I won't forget to matte top coat it when we go in to do the little frame. Because that is one thing. Did I get the end of that? Yeah. Okay, that's one thing that I've been wanting to do on my own nails, is that little isolated chrome frame where it's kind of, you know, doesn't necessarily have to be like 3D or raised, but I can always add that 3D gel on top of it. It's always the longest minute when you're waiting for one nail to cure, right? Yeah, sugar, I figured I was just gonna wing it because every picture that I saw, it had like pieces, parts that I liked. But I thought if I try to just do that and try to like replicate it, then put something else with it, then it's just not gonna look right. So I'm like, I'm just gonna do it, you know, I'm just gonna do it by myself, right? Okay, so that is that matted and it looks kind of cool. And we'll bring it back. We'll bring the shine back. But I needed to matte it so that we can do the little like squiggly frame on top of it. But I think I want to do the, I think I want to do this one, the marble. So I think, you know what? I think I'm going to matte top coat that one. But first, I want to add some flakies. So I think, let me get a paper towel here just because these are going to go everywhere. Oh, that's fine, Skittles. If you have to, if you're in and out, that's fine. Not a problem. Okay, so I think I'm just going to use, let me see. I gotta scoot up here so you guys can see me so I'm not out of frame. I'm just going to use what's in the lid here because I don't really want too many. Oops. But I'm just going to kind of stick some kind of here and there just to kind of give it a little bit of pizzazz. And I'm just sticking these to the inhibition layer from the gel. So nothing fancy, just because it's still sticky coming out of the lamp. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so just make sure that those are laying flat. Okay, I like that. And I think do I want to do should I do the chrome on top of it too, or is that going to be too much? Should I do, I don't know if I want to do that chrome because I feel like it's going to be too yellow over top of that. I need like a bluey chrome. Let's see. That one's more like a bluey yellow. Oh, that one's kind of purpley. That one might work. What do we think of that one? This one is mystical. Should we do that one? These are going to be kind of like orangey. I'm not going to chrome over the whole marble. This one's more of just a white. I just want to add like a little bit, like just kind of like random. I don't know if it's gonna change it or if it's gonna do anything. That one's more green. I don't know if I want to do green. This one has a blue. This one is the galaxy one. You like the other one? This one? The mystical or the galaxy? Mystical or galaxy? Which one? The galaxy? That's what I'm thinking, because it does, yeah, it kind of looks more like mermaidy. I'm thinking that one too. Let's try a little bit of the galaxy chrome. And I'm just putting just a tiny little amount because a little bit goes a long way. We all know that. Or we're all learning that. Okay, where's my little chrome guy? So let's do and this isn't necessarily going to like chrome because it does have that sticky layer. So it's going to be a little bit more like, ooh, that's pretty. Yeah. It's going to be a little bit more like sparkly, like glittery. I like it. Let's do a little bit up here by the cuticle. Cute, cute. Okay, so now I am going to do like some alcohol inks over top of this to kind of give it more of that marbly kind of look. So there will be more layers going on top of this. But for now, I'm going to matte top coat it. You want me to do the same to the thumb with the flakies and the chrome? We can do that. We can do that. We can do that before we top coat it. I love these flakies because they just like lay super flat on the nail. And they give you such a different like dimension. Let's do a little bit down here. And a little bit up there. Why not? Okay, there's our flakies. Oh, okay. Who is saying holy shiz? I just glanced over and saw that. What am I missing? Yeah, I'm going to put a matte top coat over top of them. So they'll be sealed in, and then I can do the alcohol ink over top. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, did I miss something? Nicola says, Nana Ange, my bestie is on her way, so I'm borrowing yours. I must have missed something. Or were you talking about because Alicia was on her way? Welcome back, Alicia. I know you were here at the beginning of before the live got started because I saw your name in the chat. But there we go. There's our little flaky with a little bit of chrome. And I'm going to close up the flakies. And they're going everywhere. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and matte top coat both of these nails. And then we'll play around with the alcohol inks. Oop. Well, that was a big drip. Okay, those are going in the lamp to cure. You were creating your fake fashion campaign. Is this something new? Oh, you were early to make sure you got the like. Where am I at on likes, by the way? I haven't even checked. $25. Woohoo! It's always the longest minute when you're waiting for one hand to cure. Okay. Alrighty, so now we have our matte top coat on those three, and we have these two that are just marbly. I think I might go in with some more of the different colors maybe on top and add some like different levels and dimensions. But we are gonna go ahead and play with the alcohol inks a little bit. So I'm gonna grab a brush that I probably should have grabbed earlier. But you know me, I don't think. Okay, here it is. And this is just I think it's a watercolor brush or it's some kind of petal brush, but it's like a weird triangle shape. And I found it on Temu or AliExpress. And I have used it a time or two with alcohol inks. And I really enjoy how it like moves the inks around. Let's see. I think I'm going to stick to the purple. Let's see. I might use some of the green. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, I hadn't ever really seen a brush like this before. And you know how Temu and AliExpress, when you search for stuff, it gives you other stuff that looks like the stuff you're already looking for. And somehow or another, I ended up with this like watercolor brushes, and this one ended up being like a triangle. But it works really well. Like I've been enjoying it. So we're gonna go for it. I am gonna close up my matte top coat so I don't knock it over. I'm probably gonna end up spilling alcohol. I have once spilled this purple all over my desk when I was with a client. I wanted to die. It was not fun. Okay. So I'm gonna shake this up really good because it's been sitting. And I want to make sure that all the pigments are floating freely through there. And I'm just gonna start putting some of the white on here. I'm always afraid I'm gonna use too much and then I don't have enough. But it kind of like, you know, all kind of goes away. Okay, let that dry a little bit. And And I'm going to start out here using my mixture of alcohol and acetone. If I decide that I need to, I will switch it up and go to just the acetone. I feel like that white is like super weird. It like goes away, but then it comes back. That's kind of weird. Maybe if I add some of the purple to it, we'll see some different like changes happening. Yeah, the white here is not. See, that's just, well, I mean, that's turning the purple a lighter purple. But it's like not marbling the way it normally does. Hang on, let me grab just my acetone. See, that's just weird. It's not necessarily doing much. Like, I feel like I could do more with just a gel polish. I don't know. I feel like the purple is like almost a little too dark, but when it mixed with the white, it was looking better. So, I mean, that's kind of doing a little something. Like, I don't hate that. That looks kind of cute, right? Maybe. Matte top coat. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't necessarily want to screw any of that up because I do kind of like that. And I feel like if I add any more, I think I'm gonna like stop there with that. And I think I will take some alcohol. I think I'm gonna wipe off my thumb before I go in with the alcohol ink, since we matte top coated that. And I mean, it doesn't have a sticky layer, but maybe there's enough of a sticky layer left behind that it was kind of like not letting it do what it needs to do. We shall see. I do like using the acetone better because I feel like it helps like separate and it leaves like more of a line when it comes to like blending them out instead of like just making them blend together. I mean, that's not bad. Get rid of that little blob there. So I mean, that looks kind of cute. We've got a little bit of the purple. I didn't want it to be too super dark just because the polishes aren't necessarily that dark. But I think I'm liking that. What do we think? Looking pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna close these up so I don't screw anything up. Yeah, it does kind of look like a little mermaid galaxy happening. Okay, now I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to clean my little brush here. And I'm going to do my little frame. And should I do, I guess that's the big question, should I do gold or silver with this as the frame? So I'm going to do like the little squiggly frame and I'm going to put some of the flakies and some of the other colors in there. Should I chrome it in silver or gold? We have 1 vote for silver, 2 votes for silver. I was kind of thinking silver myself just because I wear silver jewelry. And it kind of fits. Well, I know you're going to vote for silver, Ange. So everybody's saying silver, so I should do gold. Or because I wear silver jewelry, I should do gold. See, I don't know if gold, I don't think the gold will look good, will it? I think I'm leaning more towards the silver. I don't know. It will bring out the flakes. Well, hang on. I have another chrome or another gold that is like not so gold, if that makes sense. So if I do that, like it's more of this like champagne-y gold. Should I do that? See, it's like, it's less. Which one should I do? The round one or the silver or the gold? Which one? The champagne gold, silver. So, okay, so I'm taking that one out of the running. The round one. I mean, there is a little bit of like gold kind of reflecting in the flakies. So the gold is more Korean. That's more like the Korean style. If I don't like it, wipe it off. Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay. Let's get our little frame on there and get him cured. Get my little chrome home down there. Okay. So I'm using the black gel paint because it is chromable. And let me get a little dip out onto my palette. Hello to anybody new that is in the chat. Welcome, welcome. I hope that all of my moderators and all the other lovely ladies and gents in the chat have made you feel welcome. We are doing some cutesy Korean nail art inspired nails tonight. So we're kind of seeing where that's taken us. We've got a couple little marble nails and some flakies. And I'm going to try to do the little squiggle frame. So let's see how this goes. We're going to try. I can't talk and paint at the same time either. I should have some background. Okay, what do we think? What do we think? Should I do like the little overlapping, you know how they do like the crisscross kind of thing? Should I do that? Like, you know how they kind of like it goes like crisscross, you know, like some of them kind of go over. You think just like that? Leave it like that? Yes, yes. Leave it like that? Okay. I'm just going to touch up this one little spot down here just because I think it looks weird and it needs to be more rounded. There. Okay. That one corner just kind of looked too cornery. You can add more squiggles after. Well, not after I chrome it. After I chrome it, then I'm just kind of stuck, right? Okay. I'm carrying it. Thank you, Yvonne. Welcome. And I believe there's a Cameron that just popped in. So hello to you too. Welcome to the chat. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I am only a few away from hitting the next tenths in my numbers. I think I'm at like 1085. Add a second layer of the black. Is that what you mean? Yes. for more height. Well, I think I can go over it with the clear once I have it the way I want it, if I want it to be higher. So I think, okay. Let's try out the gold. Okay, I think I like it. I know you guys were saying silver, but I really kind of like that. Does it not look good with the flakies? So like, okay, so picture the flakies, you know, more like this because they will have a shiny top coat. So they're going to be more like brighter like that. I think they're going to have more. Okay. So now, do I need to cover this before like I fill it in and put the flakies and stuff in it? Do I need to top coat it, or would it be okay? Like, am I going to be okay to just start adding some of the cat eyes and stuff in there? Should be okay. Oh, top coat it. It's not like overly gold. So using that like more champagne-y gold, it actually doesn't look super duper yellowy gold. So should I just do top coat like around the frame, just over top of the chrome? Or can I just start adding the polish in there? Oh, let me clean my brush. Just the frame. Okay, so let's do, I'm just gonna do a little bit of the no wipe top coat. So this is the Madam Glam no wipe top coat. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. It's coming together. My vision is kind of coming together, so we'll see how it goes. And let's do a little top coat. Over top. Oh, we got a cat hair. Imagine that. We got a cat hair. Okay, so let me go ahead and cure that, and then you guys will have to help me decide. I should probably do, since most of the nail was like pink, we did like pink and purple, I think. I think if we do some like the teal and the white and then add some flakies. and kind of make it look like a gemmy kind of vibe. It'll bring some of those other colors to like the inside of it. And then I can top coat the whole thing and then use the 3D art gel to make it like raised up. So it's kind of like a gem on top of the nail kind of thing. Okay, so now we are all protected. It's not going to go anywhere. Let's add in some of our teal. And I think, where'd my magnet go? I think I'm going to do kind of like my own little marble. Where you're putting together a little palette. Well, thank you so much, Lip Smacking Nails, for being number 31 like. I appreciate that. Let's see, we'll add a little bit of the pink, kind of just on either side. And let's kind of zhuzh that up a little bit, flash that. I can add flakies to the other ones. To these two, we can do I can do flakies on all of them. I don't even need a reason to do flakies on all of them, and I can do flakies on all of them. I'm just kind of going rogue. I have one of those Morta palettes. It's kind of like the, I guess, the basic one, because it just has like black and white and like brown, and I got it basically to do art because I figured with those basic colors I would be good. Oh, okay, Alicia. Thanks for being number 31 and 32. Use both types inside the frame. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Or sorry, the happy poop. Oh, the happy poop and the thumbs up. Use both types inside the frame as a larger opal look. So the flakies, you mean? So should I use these flakies too, you mean? Like these ones and these ones? Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Okay, so here's our little kind of blobby frame. What do we think? So we now want to add the flakies. So let me get just a few of these out because sometimes they can be kind of chunky. Ugh, and I don't need that many. But I also want to like break them up a bit because they're big. Okay. So let's get a few of these bad boys. Ooh, that one's kind of big. Get off there. I just want the little ones. Get off of there. Cute, cute. What do we think? Da, da, da. Thank you, Yvonne. This is probably I've only ever done these little frames like a handful of times. But it's looking pretty cool. Now I'm almost kind of wondering, like, do I just put the top coat and raise that up and leave the background matte, or should I shiny top coat the whole thing? Oh, don't you know? Okay. While I'm kind of deciding on that, because it can kind of sit for a minute, I do want to go in on these two and add like a few extra like layers of our cat eyes. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Top coat it all. Yeah, see, I'm kind of, well, okay, so I'm getting like mixed reviews on that too. I'm kind of thinking that I should do all shiny just because the rest of them are going to be shiny. And I think it might look a little weird if that background is the only one that's matte. Because, I mean, it kind of looks cool now with these marbly ones that are matte. So, like, these three look pretty cool, like matte. And then if that one was shiny, but these are going to be going back to shiny. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm keeping it open for the moment while I'm thinking, because I want to kind of add a little bit of extra zhuzh to our kind of marbly one. So I just kind of want to add a few little doodads here and there, just to kind of add a little bit of extra. So, like, does that, see what I mean? Does that make sense? That I'm just kind of adding a little extra squiggles. Yes, no. And then if we add like the flakies on top of that. Kind of gives it more of a marbly effect. Yes, yes. Add a few flakes. Yep. And Nana Ange, I am definitely going to add some flakies. Let me go ahead and cure that. And then I'm going to do the other nail. And then we'll do the flakies. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning a little bit more towards glossy Skittles. Just because, like I said, with the ones that are matte now, they are going to be shiny. So I think that one will look weird if it has a matte background. Because we'll be adding probably I don't know, maybe the little bow or the flowers or something to one or more of the nails. I'm thinking maybe the ring finger and the thumb, maybe possibly. Okay, let's go ahead and add our little veins in through here. Let's do purple up here. Ooh, that looks cool. I like it a lot. Okay, I'm gonna cure that. Hello, Ausmain, if that's how you pronounce that. I'm terribly sorry. I am horrible at pronouncing screen names. If they are not Sally or Jane or Bob or Frank. So I do apologize. But welcome to the chat. If you like nail stuff, we're doing nails. I try, Skittles. I try. I'm bad at pronouncing names, and I just am. I just am. I try to sound it out, and it doesn't sound right, so it is what it is. If I can find a name within it, then I will just use that. I will just say that, but it is what it is. Okay, so here's how we're looking so far. I'm really kind of liking it. So, we were kind of thinking the little mini pastel bow. Now I have, there's pink, yellow, teal, and white. Hey, we couldn't have picked better friggin' colors. Wait, is there a purple one? I think there's a purple one in here. Is that purple? It kind of looks purple. It kind of looks purple. Yep. Okay. So now we just have to figure out what color bow. What do we think? Could use them all. Pink or teal. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Hi, Lori. Welcome in. We are doing some cutesy Korean inspired nail art. And this is what we've got going on so far. And I'm trying to decide on the color of bow that I'm possibly going to add to the ring finger. I'm thinking ring finger. I don't know. See, I don't know if the purple is going to blend in too much. Let's see if I can get it. Like, do you think, oh, I mean, I guess there is a bunch of teal. Are you voting for purple? Is that what you mean, Anne? You already know. It'll look cute on top of the frame too. I don't know if I can do that much 3D, you guys. This could be interesting. Oh, but that does look cute. Oh, look how cute. Oh. Okay, I don't want to move too much because it's going to fall. But oh my goodness. Okay, what do I do? Do I do bows on all of them? I mean, there's 5 different colors. I didn't use yellow though. The purple one over the frame. purple one over the frame. That does look super cute on that frame. Oh my lord. Okay, bow on the frame for sure. Oh, okay. So we'll do the bow on the frame. And then should we do, see, I don't know. Do I do bows on all of them? Thank you, Ange. I missed whatever that message was, but thank you for deleting it. What do we think? Oh, was our Ausman dude not cooperating? That's sad. I even tried to pronounce their name. Okay, keep the bow over the frame, and I wouldn't do one on the ring finger. I feel like the nails would be really busy. Yeah, see, I'm not a 3D or a charm or a gem person. I do have some pearls. So I mean, we could do pearls as well. I just didn't pull those out. Okay, let me add the flakies to our other two nails. So should I do just these ones, or should I do both, or just these? So the blue flakies or the iridescent flakies, we'll just say A or B in the chat, or put both if you want both. So A and B, or just A or just B for the flakies on the pinky and the index finger. So maybe pearls on the ring finger. We could do pearls on the ring finger. So we have both. We have AA. We have another both. I like the bow just over the frame. So we'll do both. I'll pull out my pearls and we'll add some pearls to the other nails. And I also have, like I showed earlier, I don't know, I've got these little gems and caviar beads. So we have both. Yes, and the tiny gems and beads. Okay, so we're going with both flakies. And I've got, I think I have enough out here on my little catcher majigger, whatever you want to call it, of paper towel. Don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Paper towel. Okay, so we got some of those. Now we'll go in with some of these. Ooh, that was kind of a big blob, but that's okay. Alrighty. Thank you for all the little hearts that are floating up in my chat. Okay, what do we think? Yes, the tiny gems and beads in small amounts. One more for 40 likes. Whoop whoop, let's go. Let's get 40. 40. I think I need some more. I think I need some more flakies on this one. It's not quite feeling right. But I didn't want the big flaky there. Okay, get rid of that guy. Do a little bit there, a little bit there. I just feel like it's lacking. Okay, I like that better. I like it. Let's get a few up there as well. Okay, alrighty. I think get 40, then drink a 40. I don't have a 40. I think I got a couple of Cayman Jack margaritas in the fridge. But I don't have any 40s. I mean, I got a 40-ounce tumbler. I can fill it with margaritas. Okay, so we have our flakies. We've decided that we're going to do the bow over the frame. Yeah, no, it's a little too late to be drinking a 40-ounce margarita. Okay, so let me close the flakies before I knock them over and spill them everywhere. So we're going to do some gems and pearls. Let me grab my pearls. Okay. Pearls. I've got so much stuff out here on my desk, you guys. I'm going to have to take a picture. I'm going to take a picture when I'm done and post it on the Discord for you guys. Because there's a lot of stuff on this desk. There's a lot. Okay. Just drink some pickle juice. Yeah, you know, I love pickles, so that would probably work out. I do have to work tomorrow, but I don't have to get up early, so that's kind of nice. So I can sleep in a little bit. Okay, so I have my little pearls. I have the bow. Should we do the purple bow? Did we decide the purple bow over our... Why am I trying... Oh no, where'd it go? There it is. Why am I trying to pick this up with my fingers when I have tweezers? So purple bow on top of the frame. Yes, purple bow. Yes, purple bow. Okay. So is that the only thing that we want to put on this nail is just the bow on top of the frame? Because if so, I will go ahead and top coat, or I'll get it stuck on there and then top coat it. It'll be really busy otherwise. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I kind of like the simplicity of it, and I don't do a whole lot of 3D or charms or anything like that personally. So I think I like the thought of that. Although I am going to go ahead and I'm going to give this a top coat, because I think if I put it on there, I'm not going to be able to top coat up by the cuticle. So I feel like if I do the teal bow on the thumb, maybe we can do the teal bow on the thumb. We'll see. We'll see. So should I top coat it and then put the bow on? Because I feel like I still need to like make this a little bit higher too. Right? So it's not, so it'll be like a little bit raised. I kind of want to make it. Ooh, what do I do? Top coat. Yes, top coat the bow. Top coat, then bow. Okay. Let's. So now, should I do my 3D and like build that up a little bit and then top coat over it? Do the bottom layers on all the fingers first? What does that mean? What do you mean? Don't add the bow until you're on the last stages. Okay. Okay. I will wait. I will wait on the bow. We will put the bow right there. He'll be sitting there waiting. Oh, I don't think you guys can see that. My bad. He's sitting there waiting. So, okay. Let me see if I can like encapsulate our little frame. And I think, let's see. I think I can use a dotting tool to get a blob. And get a bigger blob. Okay. I think I can use this to attach my bow, can't I? If not, I have rhinestone glue. Oh, this looks so cute. Oh, look, it's like a little blob. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I really like that. It like magnifies it. Super cute. Okay, I'm gonna hang it upside down just for a couple seconds just to make sure that it's like pulled down where it needs to be. And then, okay, popping it in, curing it. Super cute. Thank you to everybody that is hanging out with me on a Friday night. You could totally be doing anything, and you decided to come hang out with me, and I appreciate that. Because if I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't be doing my nails. I would probably just be sitting on the couch with the kitty cats, being bored out of my mind with no motivation. So you guys have like literally given me the motivation to do my nails because I feel like, I can get the feedback from you guys. Whether I listen or not, that's another thing. But I can at least, get some extra opinions. That's you right now. Like no motivation. See, I have a hard time trying to do my own nails because there's so many cute things that I want to do, but I feel like if I screw it up, then I'm stuck with it for like a month, right? Okay, so there's our, I don't know if you can see. Oh, it's like a little raised up. So it's not like super huge, not super tall, but it's like raised up. I hit 40 likes. Whoop, whoop, 40 likes. Yay, thank you so much. Love you all. Thank you for joining me. We are creating some cutesy Korean-inspired nail art? Question mark. I get kind of inspired by the cutesy kind of 3D stuff. And oh, now you're saying you like it without the bow? Well, like, are you sure? Because that's with the bow. I still think it looks adorable with the bow. Look at that. That just totally, yeah. I agree, Skittles. The bow makes it look cutesy. Oops. Just knock it off trying to line it up there. But look, it looks so cute. Try the bow lower. Like actually like on the frame. Like that. Yes, we like it there. Yay, 42 likes. Woohoo! Yes, on the frame. Okay. So we'll put it down. We'll put it down like that. So it's not all up in my cuticle. Well, see, that's what I was like, do I want it like at the cuticle so that it like doesn't pop off? But I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be all right if I put it lower. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that's about as high as I want that to be. So I'm going to go ahead and top coat over all of this and get all the rest of the frame and everything protected. Yeah, I don't think it necessarily changes it too much with it all shiny rather than having that background matte. So I think I'm cool with that. I use good glue. I have the McCart rhinestone glue. I also have the Vendini gem, whatever it's called. Stone glue or whatever they call it. The people have spoken. They love me. Oh, I love you too. You guys are all awesome. Oops, I totally just lifted my hand and I started the timer over, but I think I was in there long enough. If not, it'll be going back in there again. Okay, so McCart rhinestone glue. Okay, I have the McCart rhinestone glue in the tube, as we all know and love it. I'm gonna have so many flakies all over me forever. And then I also have two different no wipe stone gel. That's what it is. I have number 1 and number 2. I don't know what the difference is other than I think I have only opened number 2. And it's like the real thick, like, you know, the goopy stuff. I don't know if number 1 is thinner or thicker, but I have used this before. Use the thickest one. Okay, so then it'll be this one because I'm assuming I haven't opened that one, but I'm assuming that's the one that's thinner. If I had to guess. Oh, I've got such a mess. Flakies and stuff everywhere. Okay, so am I putting the bow on now or am I doing gems on these two and then coming back? Or am I top coating these and then putting gems on all of them? The number 1 is actually thicker than this. Like, this doesn't move at all. You're saying that this one is thicker than that? I haven't even opened it. But let's find out, Mr. Owl. Let's see if I can get this little piece off of here. Without bending my tweezers or anything like that, or driving myself insane trying to get this tiny little... Oh my gosh, it might actually be thicker. Oh, is it like... Okay, so it's kind of like, this is more like a paste though. Like it doesn't move at all. This one like almost looks like it self-levels a little bit. But I don't know, they might just be comparable. So I think I'd be okay with either one. It does look clearer than what this one. This one looks a little bit like foggy. Let's go with the number 1. Let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? It pops off, and then guess what? I got a bunch of them sitting here. I can just glue another one on. Is that not the right lid? There we go. It's like, I know I just took that off. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a blob for our bow. That is probably way too much. But we'll see. We shall see. Okay. Okay, that's definitely like not moving, so that's cool. I like that. You can kind of place it where you want. I think I will go around it with some more once I cure this in place. Once I get it where I want it. It looks a little off. Okay. What do we think? Placement, are we looking good? Oh, good night, Diane. Have a good evening. I will post pictures on Facebook, so check them out. We looking good? Everything looks straight. Like, I feel like it's just off center. This nail is crooked, so that's probably like a me thing. Looks good there. Okay. I am curing it. We're curing it. It's in the lamp. It is in the lamp. I will take and put a little bit more around, you know, to kind of fill in the gap so it doesn't catch on my hair. That's going to be another thing. I have a lot of hair, you guys. If this gets caught in my hair, I'm going to have... Oh, I'm going to have a time. I mean, I guess I need an excuse to cut my hair, but... because I have gems and charms on my nails, I guess that's probably not a good enough excuse. Thank you so much, Mama Sue. I think the frame did turn out pretty darn cool, if I do say so myself. I think it's coming together nicely. So now I know, I've been wanting to cut my hair forever. I have not cut my hair in over 3 years now. I actually got my hair cut before I graduated from nail school. So it was January 3 years ago. So, I mean, I guess technically just over 3 years, but it was like at my shoulders when I got it cut. It was like actually above my shoulders. I think I've posted a couple pictures in Discord, and I know there's pictures on my Facebook, but I have not cut it since, and it's almost down to my butt. In 3 years, it's like literally I could tuck it in my pants um, without too much of an issue. I know, it'll grow back. It'll grow back. Hello, Christina. Welcome. It's okay. You can always go back and watch the replay. It will be available if you want to see how I got to this point. But welcome, welcome. Go ahead and hit that the like button. Yeah. If you haven't already. We are doing some cutesy Korean inspired nail art. And this is what we're looking like so far. I think, do we want to do on the ring finger and the thumb, do we want to add some pearls and the little gems? And if so, are we doing like at the cuticle? Are we doing it like in the middle? What do we think? I think I am. While you guys are deciding on that, I'm going to go ahead and top coat the pinky and the index finger. Because I think I'm just going to leave those as is. Unless I add any like 3D elements on top of that. So my other thought process was to do, you know, that little 3D swoopy thing that's kind of like the shell. I kind of thought about doing that. But I don't know. And I'm giving this like a little extra juicy top coat just to make sure that those flakies aren't sticking up. And I do apologize if I'm out of shot. I'm just gonna hold that upside down for just a minute, and then we will pop that in and cure it. But I thought about doing that maybe. Can do the shell thing on the thumb. I would, but you know what? I don't know if it. I don't know if I'm gonna hit it with my file when I'm filing other people's nails. I feel like the thumb always gets dipped quite a bit. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Tiny pearls. Don't go too big or too much. No, I'm not used to going too big or too much, obviously on myself. So I'm definitely wanting to stay on the smaller side of things. But I don't know if I should do like, do I do like a little cluster? Or do I do just like random placement? Like I feel like that always kind of looks a little too random. I don't know. That's me trying to decide on anything and then not doing anything. So once again, I'm doing a nice little extra juicy top coat over top of this to make sure that I am even and that none of those little flakies are sticking up. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. You've been here since the beginning. I'm sorry. I did not see you in the chat. So that is my bad, but what are you doing on your nails? You'll have to post a picture in Discord. So little bits on different nails. So it's almost random, but deliberately placed. So I was kind of thinking with like the gem, like doing the gem kind of in the middle, maybe with some pearls, like not like surrounding it, but maybe surrounding it. Would that be kind of cutesy? How it's kind of like that. You know how they have like the little circle, but is that going to look too much like the frame? I don't know. Okay, so we have, does that still have, oh, it does. It still has one poking up. Okay. Let me buff over that real quick because that's going to drive me crazy. And I don't want to get dust all over everything. So I do apologize. You're just looking at my dirty desk for the moment while I get rid of that little bump. My pinky is fine. The index finger was not, but that's okay because I will just buff over it and we'll just add a final top coat. And everything will be fine. So pretty. I love these flakies, and every time I use these flakies, my clients see them and they want them, so I get to use them on my clients. I know, you guys, literally, you should see my desk. It is a mess. I mean, you can see a little bit, but there's a whole lot laying on this desk right now. I would do a cuticle placement. If you don't like it, don't cure it. I like them right now. So I guess my only fear now is that since I did gold, if I do the gems, are they going to be too silver? Should I just stick to pearls? If I do, should I just put some little pearls like up by the cuticle? I mean, these are white. They're not like AB crystals, and they do have kind of like a silver backing. So I don't think they're going to look, the gem should be okay. Advertise your goodies so the clients see the good. Yeah, they see the good stuff. Oh, these look so cute. I love them. I really kind of like the different marbles that I did because like going back with these and adding those little, like it doesn't have any of like the white or the purple, but I really like that. I'm interested to see what this is going to look like top coated as well. Which is probably what I should do. Oh, you know what? I need to go around this first before I forget. Let me do that. Let me do that real quick, like. So let's get, let me get like a little scoopy scoop. And let's put it on my palette. Like I need one more thing on my palette, right? Okay. Now, I'll try to do this as neatly as possible so it doesn't look like I just blobbed a bunch of gem glue around. And it's going to end up getting all over the bow, but that's okay. This is the no wipe stuff, so it should be good. The gem should be okay. We get hung up on silver or gold. I love the pearls. Definitely top coat if you do the pearls. Yeah, I'll definitely have to like seal in those pearls. Okay, Skittles. Have fun with your movie night. What movie are you watching? Love you, booty. Have fun and pop some popcorn for me for your movie night. Okay, I think I have that pretty well sealed in. Oh, there's like a little bit here on this end. You will make some popcorn just for me. Thank you. Oh, you're watching Lilo and Stitch. Oh, there's a new one? I didn't know there was a new Lilo and Stitch. But then again, I don't have kiddos, so I don't watch any of those movies. I'm out of the loop on most anything, though, if I'm honest. I live in my little nail world. Okay, so I think I'm pretty good. That is not going to stay focused. But I think I'm good sealing that all up. I don't think we're going to have any issues with it catching. I'm going to hope. Let's pop that in. Da, 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 da. Oh, have a good night, Melissa. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, it's a live version instead of a cartoon? Interesting. Interesting. I don't remember the last movie that me and my hubby saw. It's been a really long time since we went to like the actual movie theater. But this is a funny story of how when we first started dating, one of our like first dates that we went on, we went to see a movie and we decided after the movie we were going to just take my car and we were going to go get something to eat. So we drove together. We just took my car and then went and got something to eat. And when we came back, his car had gotten broken into and they stole his radio, which included all of his heat and air conditioning controllers. Like the whole center section of his car was ripped out. And it was like November and it was freaking cold. So he couldn't turn his heat on. And I felt so horrible. And I still feel horrible to this day. And every time, okay, so we have to go to Sally Beauty to get my acetone. And the movie theater is right at the end of that like strip mall. And every time we go to Sally's, he always says something about remembering when his car got broken into. And I always feel bad. And he just laughs and he goes, "No, it's one of the things that I love that we can laugh about now because it was just, kind of one of those things that just, I don't know. It just happened and I felt so horrible. I even called around to like junkyards to try to find the replacement for his radio. And he had to spend the night. No, he had to drive back to his parents' house that's like 25 minutes away and with no no friggin' heat. I felt horrible. Like the next day I was calling junkyards trying to find a replacement part and I even offered to pay for it and oh, I just felt so horrible. I felt so horrible. But he's like, "No, it's my fault because I told you we could just take your car." So he always like just laugh like we laugh about it now, but I still die inside every time we go get acetone. I'm like, "Oh, remember when your car got broken into?" Okay. So, um yeah, I tried. I tried. I knew well, and see that's like I knew he was a keeper. Um Good night, Kathy. Yes, do tune in and watch the end tomorrow or the next day, whenever. Um but yeah, it was I felt so horrible. I did. I felt so horrible. Thankfully, like he didn't have like he didn't have like a what do I want to say? It wasn't like an expensive like stereo. It was just like a CD player, right? It was just like just a CD player. And but when they ripped it out, um they took every part of his center console that had all of the controls. Alicia, I don't remember what the movie was that we saw. The first movie we ever saw was some cheesy like rom-com movie and the power went out because there was a really bad storm and it was raining and the wind was blowing and there was tornado warnings and the power got knocked out at the movie theater. So we sat there just kind of joking about the roof getting blown off and we were going to get sucked up into the tornado. And so I think that's the day that we both fell in love with each other because we were laughing about our impending doom and how we were going to get sucked out into a tornado. But I don't remember that movie either, but it was just like a cheesy like rom-com because when the power came back on, they tried to finish the movie, but there was no sound. So they told us that we could stop at the front desk and get a refund. So that's kind of the origin story of Tara and Jeremy. Yes, funny memories, awesome memories. Um it's fun to kind of reminisce on all of the fun stuff that we can laugh about now, but was like I mean, at least the radio thing was kind of humiliating for me. I felt so bad for him. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, here's this guy that like was taking me out for dinner after we watched a movie and now his whole freaking radio is gone." Okay, so I'm trying, well, see, I don't know. Should I just, okay, should I just go ahead and top coat these and then use the stone glue stuff and kind of play around and see if I like stuff? Does that sound like a plan? Because I can go ahead and top coat them and then that way I can kind of move the gems around and see. Top coat first. Okay. Let me just go ahead and top coat. And then we'll play around with some gems and pearls and see if we like it. I feel like I have a cat hair stuck to me. I do. I have a cat hair stuck on my, like, under my ring. Okay, there we go. I got it. I got it. We're good. Crisis averted. My little baby kitties aren't little baby kitties anymore. They're starting to shed like cats. They're getting rid of their kitten fluff. And it's so sad. They just turned 7 months old. But they're still stinking cute. Okay. Let me cure that, and then we will play around with some gems, some pearls, some caviar beads. We'll see what we like. Or if we don't like any of it, we'll just wipe it all off and leave them plain. But I feel like they at least need like the pearls or something. Need to add a little something. I can't just do the bow. Like in for a penny, in for a pound, right? Yeah, Alicia, it was actually kind of a good thing, that I guess that's when I kind of realized that he was going to be the calm to my storm, because I was the one that was freaking out and I felt so bad. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what do we do? What do we do? And he's like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, it's just radio, whatever. I can replace it. So it was like, he's definitely, he's definitely the calm to my storm. And he definitely is a cool as a cucumber under pressure. Oh, super cute. Okay. I like it. All right. So now what I want to do is, first off, I want to clean this brush a little bit because I got, oops, oh, I didn't want to do that. I got like paper towel fibers all in it and it was looking weird. Okay, so now I think I can just do like a full on like coat of this and then put the gems and stuff wherever I want. And they'll sink down in. I think. Sorry if I'm not trying to keep my head away from the charging cord on my phone, so I'm not bumping my phone if I have to look closer. Okay, so we have just a nice little thin layer of that. So we're gonna see what we think of is that going to look too much like a necklace? I don't want it to look like a necklace. Now I feel like it looks like a little reindeer. That looks kind of weird. I don't know. I don't think I love that. But I feel like if I do something random, will that look weird? I'm probably like the worst when it comes to like gem placements and okay, what do we think? It looks kind of weird to me. I don't know if I love it. What do we think? What do we think? I don't love the gem, although I think the gem looks cute. Oops. I guess I can't use the tweezers with the thing sticking in there. So I don't think I love the gem, or maybe I just love the gem just by itself. So I think that just looks weird. I don't know. Usually like 3s and 5s. Like odd numbers. I mean, I could almost deal with that. Wait, don't spread them out so much. Make them better without anything. Move the gems around. Put the gem in the center spot. Then try it with 2 tiny ones next to it. Those 3 pearls with the center gem. I don't know. I think that looked weird. Like, does that look weird? Okay. I'll spread them out. Chat is out of order. Wait, so no gem? Well, hello, Fire Sprite. Welcome, welcome. I'm not sure if I have asked you what your name is, but I have seen you a couple of times in the She Modern lives. Okay, if you want the gem, pick a spot and put 2 tiny pearls next to it. Okay, so 2 tiny pearls next to it. So if I get rid of this one, and if I do... I'm trying to move this with... Like... Should I do like off to the side? And like something like that? Like at the cuticle? Is that Priya? Is that how you pronounce that? I'm terrible with names. I'll be the first to admit it. But welcome. And thanks for hanging out. I am glad that you're here to hang out with us and do some cutesy Korean inspired nails. Yeah, I think I kind of like it like a little cluster like that. I think that looks cute. I think I can handle that. Like, just a tiny, like a little cuticle cluster. So it's not like in your face, but it's still a little extra twinkle. And kind of cutesy. Okay. I'm curing it. I'm doing it, making sure there's no like lumps or bumps first. Because I did put that gem stuff all over the whole nail. So we'll just make sure that we don't have any weird blobs. Okay, doing it. Yeah, I just, with them like all spread out like that, it just looks weird. Sorry, Ange, I didn't listen to you. I didn't take them all off. I left it on. Maybe I'll leave the thumb plain. Maybe. Or maybe I'll do another little cluster like that on the inside of the thumb. So they're kind of like matchy-matchy. So there's a little cluster on each of those, and then the other two are plain. What do we think? The thumb is prime real estate. Oh, good night, sugar. Thanks for hanging out with us. The teal bow and 2 tiny pearls on the thumb. We could potentially do that. I'm beginning to wonder if these bows do like change color. Am I missing something? It looks white now. Like, am I losing my mind? Maybe I'm losing my mind. It looked white. That scared me for a minute. Okay, so I think that feels pretty good there. I don't think I'm going to have to go around it. Maybe just a little bit at the back. Maybe a little bit, just to protect it. So I'll do that real quick, like. Just because if I'm going to go through the trouble of putting these little bastards on here, I do not want them to fall off. You had a different charm out in the beginning that wasn't a bow. It was beautiful and perfect for the thumb. Were you talking about the little flowers? It wasn't a bow. So I have, I'm going to end up dropping my little it may have been a flower, but it would have gone with the pearls. Okay, so I have the little flower with the gem in the center. We have the little iridescent, and then we have the like pastel flowers. Was it the bigger flower, the little flower, or one of the little pastel? Was it that? Or these were kind of like clear, like iridescent, like that. See, I had the pearls, these gems. Those are the bows. And then these were the gold and silver bows. So it wouldn't have been those if it was a bow. So it would have been one of these. It was pearly but no stone in the middle. These ones are all different colors. And they're like iridescent-y. Or we have these little flowers. Maybe the iridescent with a tiny bow in the, or a tiny pearl in the middle. The flowers, these flowers. So I have kind of like a purpley pink. I have a white. I have this pink and the blue. They were different than these. The only other flowers I have are these that have the little gem in the center. Because the other things I pulled out, these are both bows, and that's the only thing that's in those. And then these were just the little mini stars, which I completely forgot about, but that's okay. And then these. Maybe it was the pastel flowers, but the white one. I have yeah, it's kind of like, I guess it'd be more of like an off-white. Hang on, let me put those back in there. The white pastel flower. Oh, did I seriously just do that? Well, that was dumb. How many of them landed in the goop? Oh, just one. And whichever ones fell over on the table. Why did I think that I closed all of those? At least I dumped them all into my hand. Relatively all of them into my hand, I guess. Most of them into my hand. Okay, I was trying to find the white because there's only a couple of them and they're kind of like an off-white. There's, I guess, that big one. I am always so scared to do that with mine. I went back to the beginning, and the one she just showed are the ones that she had out. So like, it had to be the white one. Okay, let me get these guys back in here. They kind of almost stayed separated in my hand. They didn't like completely mix up. Not that they're not right next to each other anyway in the thing. I mean, that one's kind of pink. So should I do like a little cluster of these flowers? Like do the big white one and then maybe do like a little blue one or something. Or there's a little pink one. Oh, that one looks like it sticks up like crazy. Oh, that's like two stuck together. No, we are not even going to try that. Okay. Closing them. Putting them back in there. Okay. We're not going to drop any more of them. Okay. So let's take a look at our white flower. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be too big. I might need to go with the smaller white one if I'm going to do the white one. Oh, I feel like that white one is too big. Well, thank you so much, Eddie. I appreciate that. Let me see if I have a smaller one in here. Let me see if I can dump them all out of my hand again. Well, thank you, Christina. Welcome, Katie. Maybe that one. That one's probably going to be the size that I'm looking for. Because I don't want it to be too big. Yeah, see, that's the size that I would go for. So if I do like that, and then a couple little pearls. Maybe, perhaps, what do we think? Do we like the little flower at the cuticle? Let me put some of my goop on there. I'm not sure if I like it yet, Cola. I'm not sure. But I think, well, let's try not to get a cat hair. I think if I get it on there and then let's put a couple little pearls. Where's my gem picker? There it is, right in front of me. Oh, that is kind of cute. I like the little pearls next to it. It kind of gives it a little cutesy kind of vibe. I can probably surround that with a little bit more. Let me move those pearls down a little bit. Like so. What do we think? What do we think? The pearls on either side. So like if I do, oh, I still have that open too. Jeez, I'm gonna make a mess. I'm knocking stuff over, dropping stuff. Okay, so if I do a pearl on either side. What do we think? I think it needs to be up. If I'm going to do either side, it would need to be like that. Yes. Put a tiny gold, yeah, I can put a little caviar bead in the center of that. It'll kind of give it like a little center flower. I get the first way, like the two pearls next to each other. So something next to it. The first way with them next to each other. Somewhere like that. I think I like that because it kind of looks like the pearls on that one. So like that. Okay, now I need to find a gold caviar bead. I hope that's not going to be too yellow, but we'll try. We will try. Where's my little brush? Let's put a little dot. I'm going to try not to move this. Try to do it all before I cure it. Oh, that's cute. What do we think? Do we love it? Is it gorgeous? Is it cutesy? Cutesy, cutesy. Okay. Yes, yes. Adorable. Okay, I'm going to cure this, and then I'm going to go around it with some more of the gem goop to make sure that it doesn't get caught on my hair or anything. And we shall take a look at them and see what we think. I ended up with 45 likes. That is super awesome. Thank you to each and every single one of you who has been here since the beginning. The ones that popped in toward the middle and the ones that have just popped in to say hi and bye. And the ones that have complimented my hands of beauty. Da, 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 da. Okay, let me first close these up so I don't spill any more. And let's go around our little flower. Let's build him up all nice and cute, while also encapsulating those pearls. You know, I don't mind so much that my aunt and uncle live like right behind me, but they have a bunch of dogs, and it usually doesn't bother me when they bark. But when it's 10:30 at night and they're in the backyard barking, that means they see something in my backyard. I don't like that. Well, that's kind of spooky. Cute, cute. I'm gonna put a little dollop on top of that caviar bead as well. And just for all things considered, I'm gonna go ahead and put some more on top of these pearls and get those nice and encapsulated in. And let me go ahead and cure that real quick. Yeah, when me and my sister had to house sit for my aunt and uncle, like growing up, when they would go on vacations, we would house sit for them and dog sit and cat sit and whatever other animals they had. And we would let them out into the backyard. Now they have a fenced in backyard, so I mean they just run in the backyard and they come back in and it's fine. But like when it's the middle of the night and they're like scratching at the door to go out because they got to go potty, and you let them out into the yard and then they just start barking at stuff, that's scary. Yeah, when they bark at empty spaces, yeah. Because you know they're seeing something, right? Or they think they're seeing something. So that's definitely spooky. Oh, yeah. When they bark at empty spaces in the house, that's definitely freaky. When the cats look off into space at something or they think they see something, that is also spooky. But I always say it's my little ghost kitties that have come back to visit. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Oh, I just flung a bow and these flowers. I'll have to put those back. Let me put those where they're not going to get top coat and other junk on them. Close that up. And I'll get rid of this so we can take a look at our cutesy Korean inspired. Yeah, Nana Ange, I'm going to have you come over and ghost hunt in my house and see if you can contact my kitties, see if they're still hanging around. What do we think? Let's get a dark background. Does that help? Cutesy. Definitely out of my comfort zone as far as the gems and stuff. Hopefully they don't annoy me. But I'm kind of digging it. Kind of digging it. I gotta stand up to actually look at my phone and see what it looks like in the phone. Super cute. Which marble do you think? I think I kind of like this marble a little bit better, the ones that we did on these two, just because I added a little bit of that chrome, so you kind of see that as it kind of moves around. So I think I kind of like that better. But I do like these because they've got the little added extra layers and the different flakies. Oh, yes, definitely, Christina. See, I normally do nails like this length, right? Like this is the typical client nail. I do mostly natural nails. I do a few like Gel X sets here and there. But usually it's like the extra short almond. So I don't really do super long, crazy nails. So the nails that I did last time on this hand was like really out of my comfort zone because I had let them grow. So it feels so much better. You guys don't even realize how good it feels to be able to make a fist. It's just, I could throat punch somebody now, but I can't because I'm not left-handed. But I'm kind of digging them. You're gonna have to do so many of them coming up after they see yours. Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm gonna be doing some marbly, cutesy. I've got, I think one of my clients talked into doing the chrome. I did one like just like this, or no, we picked one of the chromes and I did the pink, and then we did one of the chromes that is this hand. Oh, I have a pearl stuck to me. But yeah, this is currently what I have on my other hand, as Christine from Simply Nailogical would say. What's on my other hand? I have Rose Glow, which is the pink from February's Madame Glam collection. And then I put Vetsy Hollow Mermaid Chrome. I don't remember the name of it. Do I still have it over here? I don't. I think I put it away. But it is, there's 6 different holographic chromes, and they all have different like reflex on them. Let me see if I like move my light out of the way. I can't really tell. I mean, you can kind of see the pinky is a little bit more blue. The index finger is a little bit more green. The index finger is purple. Ring finger is kind of a pinky kind of undertone. Those are all the different like undertones on that, but they are all holographic. So I guess you can kind of see it if I do this way. Like this one looks a little like orangey, purpley, more pink, more like purple, green. But so I did talk somebody into doing that because it was on my hand. Usually when my clients see what I have on my hands, they're like, ooh, that's so cute. I want that. So we'll see if I end up recreating this. I mean, it'll be fun. And now that I know how to do it, like, I mean, of course I did all the prep and stuff, but, I mean, I'll know kind of what I used. Oh, speaking of, I'm going to close up my gems that I have sitting here open. I could just see me knocking those over and spilling them everywhere. That would not be fun to clean up. That's super cute. Yeah, and I mean, I'm like coming up on the 3-hour mark, so that's not bad for, you know, asking you guys questions and, you know, deciding what to do. Like if I was going to recreate this, I could totally pop this out in an hour on a client. Of course, I'd be doing 2 hands too, so I'd be back and forth, working back and forth. But I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have to read, you know, like do this on this hand too. I don't know. It's so cute. It's so cute. We'll see how the 3D stuff affects me. You like the index finger? That one did turn out pretty cool. I did just some extra little lines through there with the cat eye, and then kind of zhuzhed it up a little bit so it's got some extra little layers in there. Super cute. I really do like how my little frame turned out. Super happy with that. Super cute. Thank you guys so much for helping me create these nails. And yes, this does definitely prove that you don't need to have super long, extra long stilettos to do some fun nail art. You just grab some flakies, grab some cat eye, and go to town. And just start layering it on there. And you can tell, like, I mean, they're not super thick. This one, like I said, we built up to kind of make it like kind of that gemmy kind of vibe. So it is kind of domed, but it magnifies those flakies even more inside there. I had thought about doing too, and you probably could as like a spring set, use a little floral sticker on the inside. And then it would be kind of like a little, what are those called? Not like a cameo because those have like the people in them, but like, you know, a little brooch or something. Well, thank you, Alicia. I'm always up for a, yes, a dried flower would be, would work too, because you'd be encapsulating it in there. That would be super cute. But yeah, I'm always up for a challenge to do something fun, and I think part of me wanted to kind of not really recreate the nuance nails that were on the Lip Smacking Nails live, but I guess in a way it is kind of that same style where you're adding different layers and using different mediums. Spicy brains unite. But yeah, I think they are super cool. Yes, definitely check out the replay to see how we came up with this. I did use the Halo collection from Barogue. This was a PR package that was sent to me from the Saracen. You can use my code LynNails10 at checkout on the Saracen to save you 10%. They cover Korean gel polishes. They are a distributor of Korean gel polishes. Yes, Cola, you love that teal. And just so you guys know, the 11 or so people that are watching right now, this collection will be one of my giveaway prizes for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Yay! I will be giving away one of these collections. The Saracen has so generously offered to send me some fun prizes, and this is one of them. So I will be giving this collection away. So stay tuned for that video. I meant to record it the other day, and then the day kind of got away from me and it just didn't happen. So eventually I will get that recorded so that I can get it posted so that y'all have a chance to enter. And I think I might have mentioned on my last live that She Modern is going to be, I'm going to be doing 2 like starter kits from She Modern. So if you're into stamping or if you want to get into stamping, I will have 2. They're actually already here and packed up. I'm actually waiting on a couple more things from an order that I just placed. And then those prize packages will be ready to go. So I'm going to have 2 of those. And then there will be a Madam Glam prize. One will be coming from Madam Glam and one will be coming from me. So 2 winners. I'm going to have 5 winners total, 5 winners. So 5 people. 5 people will win. So 1 person for every 200 subscribers that I have will win. I can put your name on which one. You know, the She Modern or the Madam Glam. One of the prizes from Madam Glam is going to be one of their starter kits. So that'll be kind of like for a beginner, I guess, because they have their little starter kits. But the other prize from Madam Glam is probably just going to be like a gift card from me, or it will be like a certain amount that I will say, give me a list of what you want, and I will order it and have it sent to you. Oh, you want one of the She Modern? Okay, well, keep an eye out for my giveaway video. Never enough Madam Glam. Of course, I mean, yeah, you have enough Madam Glam, but you don't have every single one, do ya? Do ya? Let me move my little bracelet there so it doesn't look janky. My cheapy little Amazon bracelets. Super cute. Oh, I should do the little... I feel like, does that look uncomfortable to hold? Oh, yes, you need to place your order for Madam Glam. Since you've decided to keep the cat eye since I showed it to you. Oh, I can show you the swatch. Do I still have it? Oh, what did I do with it? I stuck it somewhere. Oh, here it is. That's that one. This is Lunar Reef from Madam Glam. It is their new cat eye. It is a darker blue, but it's kind of a metallic finish with the cat eye kind of zhuzhed up. So it's super pretty. Super pretty. My thumb is missing. Are you saying like on the holder? Like this? I tried to get my thumb in there. It's kind of hard to hold. Is that, I feel like, is that showing off all of the nails? I need a small, yeah, I need one of those little circle ones for like one hand. I just ordered this for my clients. I didn't even think about actually doing mine. But yeah, I need to get one for just the one hand. So when I do my nails, I can show them off. Super pretty. It is kind of hard to hold with one hand though. I mean, I could always go like this, take a picture, and then go like this and take a picture, and then crop them together. Because that's just kind of a weird pose. That looks weird. And that's just like, I feel like my hand needs to rest like this, and then everything's sideways. But if I turn my arm, it's just kind of weird. Oh, is Cola having her, is she adding things to your cart? You need like a little bean shape holder. Yeah, I could probably, you know, I have a little, it's not really a nail holder though, but it's a little, well, maybe I do. I don't know where I put it. It's like one of those little palettes, but it looks like this, like it's that swirly kind of white. I'm assuming this is like resin or acrylic or I don't know what it is, but it's like this like pearly white, but it's like a small like little square of some nature. But that would probably work to be a holder, because otherwise I'm going to be upside down. But these did turn out super cute. I am excited. I'm a little nervous to see how the 3D charms. I feel like the gem and stuff is going to be okay because that doesn't feel weird. The bow, like it doesn't feel like it's going to get caught, but I can still feel it. You know what I mean? And then the flower here is also pretty sticky uppy. But we shall see. You know what? I should probably put on some cuticle oil. I grabbed, this was a little free gift that I got from the Simply Pure Bliss Kiss. It's their Simply Pure cuticle oil. It's what I get for my clients. And I ordered, they had a sale, so I was taking orders for my clients. And if you ordered X amount, you got a free cuticle oil pen in your order. So that's what this one is. And it's just vanilla. It doesn't really smell like, it's not strong. None of their scents are very strong, but it's a nice little cuticle oil pen. Oh, my poor little pinky. It does not, like, look, it's still sticking out to the side. It does not know how to pose. Come on, Pinky. Come on, Pinky. I think I hear a kitty at the door. I think I'm going to try to snag him real quick before I say goodnight to all of you lovely ladies. But I hear somebody scratching at the door. Hi, oh, it's Charlie. Hello, Charlie. Come here. Come here, Charlie Bean. Come here. Do you want to say hi to the people? Say hi. Let me flip you over. Let me flip you over so you can say hi. Come here. Boopity boop. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. I'm a little wiggle worm. She's like, no, Mom, I want to get into everything that is on your desk. Hi, Charlie Bean. Charlie. Whoop. She's just so wiggly here. Hi. Hi, everybody. She's my little beauty queen. She's so cute. She's got the little eye boogies. She always has the little eye boogies, but we love her. We love her, don't we? Say, I'm so cute. I'm so cute. Okay, go down. Your brother come running in here, so let me grab him. Where'd you go, mister? Hi. Come here. We're going to say hi to all the people. You don't need to go in there. Come on, Ollie. Okay, he's my big man, so we're not gonna, oh, he did get into my flowers. Okay. Mr. Man, let me zoom out. There we go. I should have zoomed out for Charlie, too. Come on, put your little head up. There you go. There you go. There's my Ollie. My sweet baby boy. You're going to get hair all over everything, but that's okay. That's okay, bud. Come here. Come here. Ooh. He's such a big, strong man. I'm such a big, strong man. Say hi to everybody. He's like, I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody. Hi, mister. Him's my handsome man. Yeah. Him's my handsome man. He was snuggling with me this morning, and I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to get out of bed because he was snuggling with me. Yes, he has his cute little booties. He's got little no-show socks on the front. Ooh, come here, buddy. And then on the back feet, he's got knee highs on both paws, and you can't see because his tail's in the way. And then his tail has a little white tip on the end of his tail. So cute. Mr. Man. Which that little white tip of his tail is very frightening when you wake up in the middle of the night and you see a little white dot floating across the room towards the bed before you realize it's your kitty. Huh. Hey, bud. But they are going to get into everything, I'm sure. Make sure I don't have any cat hair. I need to take a picture of my desk before I start cleaning stuff up. So I feel like I'm like gonna start fidgeting with stuff and like putting stuff away. But here's my little product placement for what we did with the nails. And oh, am I gonna be able to catch Monkey too? Hi, Bug. Oh, nope. She's like, nope, I'm gone. She came walking up to me like, hi. And then I went to pick her up and she was like, nope. So there we go. Here's my advertisement for Barogue. Not sponsored, but hey, I mean, technically kinda, because this was sent as PR. And yes, this is a large box of candy. My hubby got it for me for Valentine's Day. It is it is Godiva chocolates. Assorted chocolate creations. But yeah, I guess you guys can probably see the extent of the mess on my desk. It is everywhere. Everywhere. Stuff everywhere. But I think we did a good job, ladies. I think we did a good job. We will see how they wear in the next few days. If it annoys me, I mean, it shouldn't. It really shouldn't. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I'll keep you all posted in the Discord. If I recreate these for my clients, I will definitely be posting pictures. And if we do any other color combinations or whatever, I will share that as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Oh, Oliver's chewing on a box. Just making sure he wasn't getting into something he shouldn't have been. But thank you so much for hanging out and for helping me create these nails. I will definitely be taking a few pictures before I get all my mess cleaned up. I will post on Discord, and I will probably post here on my community tab as well, so everybody can check them out and then hit the replay if they missed it. I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for tuning in and for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I've got my 1,000 subscriber giveaway coming up soon, so have your notifications on so you know when I post that video, so you can enter to have a chance to win this set of polishes that we used tonight, and you can recreate this set yourself. And there will be some other goodies in that box as well. It won't just be that. It'll be some other fun goodies as well. So, yeah. Have a wonderful night, ladies. I don't know what my cats are getting into, so I'm going to go get them real quick. But love you all. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you in my next video.